this episode of DU Nation, we're hunting snow geese just outside of Jonesboro, Arkansas with a man named Christian Lilly. He was born in South America, raised in Scotland, and he owns Aberdeen Wild Wings, a small guiding business that offers waterfowling trips in Scotland.
Very lucky, obviously, from a very young age. I was actually adopted. My parents came from Northern Ireland and they moved over to Aberdeen, where we live in Scotland for the oil industry. So many years ago it is now. And luckily, I was obviously raised in the countryside. My dad was very big into field trial with Springer Spaniels. So that's kind of where it all began, of where I would say from a very young age, almost strapped to the back of my dad, was out there in the field helping him train dogs. And it was just part of my life. And obviously where we live there, it's obviously a very big culture of driven hunting and walked up, which would be upland over here. And where we actually live in Aberdeenshire, it's a very big place for waterfowl too. And I think it's something from that side of things kind of really just got me into goose and duck hunting from there. But just super grateful the fact that to think where I could be obviously now, and I've lived such a great life and had the privilege to be able to be brought up in Scotland to actually pursue this. And especially to then, obviously for me, it was very much a big passion, a hobby, hunting, and then to be able to turn that into a career. And here I am finding myself over here in the headquarters of Ducks Unlimited. It's kind of hard to believe.
This is my 6th year operating Nomad Outfitters. Used to work for a couple other snow goose outfitters in my younger years, and I've known Christian for 5 of those years. And every year that I've been doing it, and then that he's been helping me, I definitely feel like we've just kind of gotten bigger and better. And every season's been better. And I mean, the snow goose chase, especially what we do in Arkansas, moving fields every day, moving the spreads every morning. It is so much work. Most people don't understand, but once you experience it and are able to get, that big spin, like we call it, once you experience that one time, you'll be hooked for life. And that's kind of where Christian and I are at right now.
I would say a lot of the same techniques that we have in Scotland, we're able to apply the same things here in Arkansas too, been able to kind of put that to test, and vice versa, taking some of the same experiences and skills back to Scotland. It helps me stay ahead of the game, in that there's different ways you can do things through different parts of the seasons to stay relevant for the birds, and I think this has been a big one for me, that it's just been a success across a lot of different levels.
It's the conservation season, and hundreds of thousands of snow geese are wintering in this area. The strategy here involves big spreads and proper location. If you're lucky, the geese will pile in on top of you in a spectacular way. If not, they'll pass by without a second thought. We're using layout blinds to stay concealed in the open fields where the geese tend to feed.
You can have the most amazing days, they give you big spins, they put on a real show, and the next day they leave you scratching your head. You've done everything you possibly can to read them. Obviously, whether you're scouting every hour of the day, whether you've been there setting up since 2 o'clock in the morning, a massive big spread. A lot of the time you just have to do the best you can, control the variables you can with regards to all the scouting, the wind, your setup, which this is why for me it's just so comparable to snow geese. And then when you do have your good day, immediately all those other times that you were kind of beating your head against the wall, you forget about them pretty quickly.